We good?
Yep.
Coach, just to start, how important was it to get this one?
Really important. Really important. Feels good to be back in the win column. I know everybody has a little bit more energy in their step after this game, and by no means was it perfect. It never is going to be perfect, but it's important to, we've committed to starting our new season. We can't do anything about the first 20, and we've started our new season 1-0, and we go into a good environment, a great environment to play this weekend in Vanderbilt, the defending national champions. We know we have our hands full, and this is a good momentum thing going into this weekend.
Could you sense a difference just in the dugout? I mean, were guys a lot more?
I just got done saying on the radio. I did a commitment to each other, a commitment to all the small things. I saw guys that haven't been involved in the game in the dugout stepping forward and trying to do things to help this team win. And it's going to take a full effort on every single guy that puts on this uniform to get this ship completely turned around. There's not one person that can do it. We all have to do it. We all have to be committed to the right things. We're committing to nothing but positive energy, positive comments. We're going away from any negativity. And it was fun to be in there tonight, but winning is fun.
You guys were able to take advantage of a lot of their mistakes in this case. Didn't leave a lot out there. Just how important was that as well? Just to, when they gave you opportunities, you took them.
Well, that's what offense does. Yeah, that's what other teams have done to us before our new season started. Took advantage of our mistakes, our miscues, and that's what we did tonight with them. Obviously, I think we all wish we had 15 hits, but we'll take a 7-0 victory with the amount of hits we had over anything. I think it's about feeling good about yourselves, getting confident, and we know we'll have to continue to play better with the teams in the SEC, but this was a good start.
You've spoken many times early in the season about feeling like your team feel like they had to force things, like they had to do things. Do you feel like they were more relaxed out there today?
I hope they were. We know what we're up against. We know what the hole we've put ourselves in. We know what we're up against, and like I said, we're going to all do it together. And that's the best feeling in the world when you're doing something and everyone's committed to the same thing. We just have a feeling right now that when we get this thing turned around, we're going to feel really good about it.
Zach gives you another strong outing, 5 shutout innings. Just what did you like about what he did tonight?
Well, I liked how he threw 5 shutout innings. I think overall as a pitching staff, you look at the box score and we give up 2 or 3 hits and 0 runs. But I don't think it was the best pitched effort game by us tonight. And I heard Zach saying he showed some maturity. I think he's been better. His command wasn't great with his off-speed stuff. He got away with throwing the fastball. And like he said, to be the complete pitcher, he's going to have to be able to throw that changeup, that good changeup over the plate and establish his slider. And when he does that, he's really, really tough to hit. But I thought overall it was we weren't perfect on the mound, but we were able to get out of our own jams and throw a shutout.
He battled out of, I think, a lot of 3-0 counts. There were 3-1 counts, close to walking guys, managed to get some strikeouts. How good of a sign is that, I guess, when he
that's really good. And, to me, I think a lot of things, I don't know if he would agree with this, but sometimes you have to keep a focus throughout 9 innings in this game. You have to keep a focus throughout outings and at-bats. And I think at times, from what I saw, he was losing his focus, and then it would click back in for him. And then he'd get back to his mechanics, and when his mechanics are on, he's got pretty good stuff.
Go ahead.
What does the game tonight do for you guys heading into the Vanderbilt series this weekend?
Well, I think all it does is it makes us feel good for tonight, that we were able to beat Cincinnati 7-0. It gives us a little momentum, but I don't think it's not the momentum that's going to allow us to win the series. We're going to have to go over there and play good baseball. Tomorrow's a new day. We'll go over there and practice tomorrow night, and then Friday starts another new day, and we have to start 0-0, and we're going to have to scrap and claw for everything that we deserve that night.
You brought Kyle in for an inning, obviously looked pretty sharp. What does that say anything about what his role is going to be like this weekend?
Oh, I've made that. I'm making that move. Hunter Martin will start on the weekend now on Sundays, and I'm excited about the move to Kyle to the bullpen. I think it's going to take a little bit of pressure off him. His stints will be shorter. He's able to come in and just let that live arm take effect. I think that's what he did tonight. He's going to be able to go shorter stints and just let it fly. And I thought he made some great pitches tonight. It's not a new role for him. I think his best part of last year is when we brought him out of the bullpen, and it just gives him another good arm, to be down there with Andrew Lee and Andy Cox to close out games for the starters.
How did Andy Cox look to you tonight?
Probably not Andy Cox-like. He was. I thought he made some good pitches, but they put some good swings on him. His slider wasn't as sharp as it usually is. I thought his fastball was a little bit better, being down in the zone. especially when he had some count leverage. But his slider was more more of a rolling than a dart, and that's why I think they put some good passes on it. But he was able to get out of it, which was good. You know, I mean, when you put up a zero, you put up a zero, and that's you know, he was able to close it out. But they took some good swings on him, and he knows he'll have to be a little bit better next time. But he was typical Andy Cox, I guess.
You mentioned Vanderbilt, obviously, and this is a big answer, but what are you looking for in it, you know, from them this weekend? Basically, what are you kind of expecting to see out
From
of them?
Vanderbilt?
Yeah. Them.
Oh, I expect they have a lot of talent. They have a good swagger to them. Obviously, many of them are national champions, defending national champions, so they feel good about themselves. You know, we're going to go look them in the eye and take them pitch to pitch, and we'll see how it comes out at the end of the weekend.
That's good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.